Hey, what's up, y'all? It is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am the Sean.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey,
Who this?
the police.
Well, I don't call the police on Sunday. So
Why the fuck you answer the phone?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? This is the Mother's House Podcast. It's Corey. What's up? What's up? Peace to the fam. What's up, cuz?
Nothing, no, just doing my nightly duties.
What's your nightly duties? Because podcast stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what we do. We here to have dialogue, build on dialogue, and let's continue to think outside the box, think for ourselves. Don't let nobody think for us.
Right.
So, cuz,
What?
so the Super Bowl just went down.
Mhm.
The Eagles won, and Colin Kaepernick, the whole, boycott and everything. That just flew out the window.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be boycotting stuff. But we're always supposed to be boycotting stuff, and it just flies out the window. Yeah, I thought we were supposed to not be watching TV and not be watching football and not caring about the Super Bowl, which is football, and not being interested in anything with the halftime show. But I think we kind of watched it.
I didn't watch it, but you did.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't? You just saw the halftime show?
I didn't.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't even see that.
I just saw that on YouTube. But it's just kind of like, why can't we?
Serious?
Are we serious? And like,
Yeah.
how hard is it to give some of this stuff up? I mean, come on now, for real.
It's about level of comfortability. Black folks are in a place of comfort where, it's certain things is not directly affecting them at that right moment. Then they don't feel like they have to do any sacrifice for the collective. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And how about all these black celebrities who are with Colin Kaepernick, but they went to the Super Bowl? Is that
Like who?
like P. Diddy? I remember he said some stuff. Kevin Hart.
And I know Kevin Hart was definitely there, and he getting backlash for it too. So
P. Diddy was there too.
don't get no backlash because P Diddy, he do what he wants.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I guess.
But
I don't know.
But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, pick a side. You can't
Is there
be
really
a
a side to be picked? Do we really have a strategic plan? What? Okay. I know Cardi B said that she wasn't going to perform at the halftime show, or she don't want to be contributing to any halftime show because until Colin Kaepernick get a job in the NFL, But were we protesting for him to get a job, or were we protesting with him?
Well, I think that was the whole problem. Like, we didn't really. I think his message got lost.
Yeah.
And I think it turned into, we just want him to play football. And I think it was so much bigger than that.
Well, I would say this: a lot of players a lot of athletes speak out more nowadays, more than the rappers, more than the entertainers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of athletes, from your football players to these, from the Colin Kaepernick to Marshawn Lynch, a couple of other folks,
right?
Constantly speaking out and speaking up for black issues and things of that nature. It's kind of very much similar to the times during Muhammad Ali and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Was a moment where all the athletes were speaking out more than the artists, and the artists were kind of pretty much silent at that time. If you look back then, I think that when it comes to protest, like, I don't think we have the discipline as a people right now. You know what I'm saying? We so scattered, in our thinking and we don't really know what we really want and what it look like. You dig what I'm saying? I think we so interwoven into this society that we just don't feel like it's possible.
Have we forgotten who we are?
I don't think we forgotten who we are. I think we just don't care who we are. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna speak that to the whole collective of black folks, but I think we just don't care enough to be like I said on the last podcast. I think black people don't want it as bad as white people do. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think white people necessarily want it better. I just think they already have it. So it's kind of like, at this point, they're more so focused on maintaining
preserving.
it.
They will go. They still fighting, even if the everyday white boy probably ain't doing it. But the politicians are pushing heavy on, the portrayal of black people in the media,
right.
as thugs and stuff. Like, they still go hard to this day. You know what I'm saying? They still pushing out implements of racist, systemic programs against black folks and black and brown folks.
Yeah, the people in power definitely
are making those moves.
Yeah.
But the everyday black man or woman who don't have, if we do have a little bit of power, we got buying power, this and that, some people will say, if we do have that, then why are we not utilizing that? Why are we not putting money back into the community so we can build jobs, build these different things?
I mean, not listening to Netflix, that's power. Not watching SuperBowl, that's power. Like,
you know what else was power?
What?
Literally, I was at TV. We was at work, and two black girls were talking. One of your old homegirls, and it was like, she like, where you get them pants from? H&M? You should go to H&M. They shit's cheap. You know what I mean? You can get about 10 pair of pants for like $30. Like, they were going in and talking about they about to go shopping spree in H&M. I'm like, aren't we supposed to boycott them too?
Yeah, are we supposed to? Damn, that was just a couple weeks ago.
Right. Oh man, it's crazy. Like how distracted, and all you got to do is change the price tag and then make motherfuckers like.
It's like sometimes I just feel like why even care about boycotting if no one's gonna do it? It's like why even care? Why even put energy?
A lot of people don't think there's other options out there, in which there are. There are a lot. Now that's true. There are a lot of options. A lot of other options than to go to your H&M. The other option than watching the NFL. The other options to. Now, I don't watch football. I don't care about football, but I know for the fact that a lot of people in our family love football.
Yeah, we got some diehard football fans.
You know what I'm saying? They love football. Some people, and they still support Colin Kaepernick and his message. You know what I'm saying? Right. But they don't. They like, I ain't gonna stop me from enjoying my Sundays. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't think Colin Kaepernick was saying don't watch football. Like, he was like boycott the NFL, but you ain't got to stop watching football. He was boycotting the NFL for black folks. And the black people supposedly supposed to be boycotting the NFL because the NFL, how they treated. Colin Kaepernick.
Right.
And shout out to Colin Kaepernick. He got his 10 for 10 promise. Raised $1 million for underachieved black youth. So shout out to him.
Right.
But I think it's just interesting when it comes to boycotting. And we had this long debate. We had a long debate on it about protesting and do you feel like the same kind of thing, like how you feel about protesting with boycotting?
Far as
I'm trying to remember what you said about protesting. What was your issue? Because you're like,
because they don't lead to nothing.
They don't lead to nothing, right?
Yeah.
Would you say the same thing with boycotting today?
Well, the problem with boycott is we don't do it. At least with protesting, we'll go out there in the street and, protest and have signs and beat crowds and stuff. We just don't boycott.
We haven't done it in a long time. I mean,
now perhaps protesters should lead to boycotting.
Protesting is supposed to be the boycotting. Like, I don't know what was going on during the 50s when the bus boycotts and everything, but I know black people actually talk to each other a lot more back then. Black people nowadays, we don't really talk to each other to really understand what each other pain is right now. I would listen to Thought Crimes. Shout out to them. Shout out to Thought Crimes for that Boyce Watkins interview. If I had a hand clap, I'd definitely get the hand clap for them. That was dope.
Yeah, good job.
They doing some moves. You know, shout out to them. They show us love too. So, you know, we're gonna show them some love. You know, but boycotting, I think when it comes to boycotting back in the day, we used to talk to each other all the time, right? And I would listen to Thought Crimes. A brother was, you know, going off. One of the callers was going off. And he sounded very, very disturbed with the conditions that he lived in Baltimore, you know, with the violence there, the police brutality, all the crazy stuff that's going on, that everyday black man. And he got a son, and he's like feeling desperate, like, I just want my child I don't have to deal with this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of black people are, whether it's in finance, whether it's at their job. Like, I'm very stressed with where I'm at in my life. Just like Sean is, just like everybody is. Like we all stress the hell out. You know what I mean? But the problem is we don't build on dialogue. And this is the thing. Dialogues, you know, can stop conflict. It can stop a fight. You can stop a fight by having a conversation with a person. You know, you can stop a fight. You can stop your loved one from leaving out by having a conversation and understanding of each other. You know what I'm saying? Building on that, starting from there, because that's where we got to start from. We got to start from the dialogue. We got to start from the conversation. Then we can start with the planning. Then we can start with the idea. Then we can start with the boycott. I don't even think we at the first stage of having a conversation with each other. We too busy having debates with
and
each
it's
other.
not even just debates. People just on the internet, watching TV. There's so many distractions. And I know we always talk about distractions. I was watching a video the other day, and they were talking about how the reason for the TV was to get people to stop talking to each other. Because before it was TV, like what people would do, they would kind of meet up and just talk to each other about a lot of different stuff. But when the TV came into play, they just stopped talking. They stopped talking, and then that weakened relationships within communities.
Yep. And it's a thing, man. That's what we seeing, man. I remember watching an old movie. Not that old, but you seen The Devil in the Blue Dress?
Oh yeah, that is old. That's
an old movie, right?
Denzel early movies.
But the thing, the end scene on Devil in the Blue Dress, where Ezekiel, Denzel Washington character, is sitting on the porch with his homie, forget the guy name, and they're having a conversation, and you know, this dude who's in the neighborhood, he go around chopping down people's trees because he's a little crazy, but everybody know him in the whole neighborhood. And when he ran out there to get the man, he's in the neighborhood, and he run over there and stop the man from chopping down his neighbor's tree. But he's having a conversation with his neighbors, and the conversation with people driving by. Like, everybody kind of know each other. Everybody, and it's not an animosity. It's not, you know, yes, there's problems in the neighborhood. You know, you got the typical weirdo. You got the typical, you know, crazy folks in the neighborhood, but everybody know each other.
We're so foreign with each other now.
Like, seriously, we're so separated. We're so isolated in our own past. Yeah. You know, like when I was telling you about a sister, you know, her nephew her cousin just passed, a young 12-year-old boy. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's close to home for her. You know what I mean? And when she was telling me the story, I can't help but feel like, damn, this is a child. This is somebody's baby. You know what I mean? And the thing is, some folks will hear that and be like, niggas die every day. You know what I mean?
Right.
We got to get out of that space of thinking of just, like, I think we're so self-centered today. We're so narcissistic today. We're so, you know, don't give a damn about nobody's. It ain't about being, have to know about other people's pain, but it's just having a damn conversation. Like, hey, how you doing? What's up?
People don't
What's good? How you doing today? Are you feeling okay today? We don't even do that.
Right.
You know?
And, yeah, people just kind of don't empathize no more because we haven't been taking the time. We empathize with the wrong thing. We empathize with people we see on TV.
Yeah, right. Like, we empathize with Janet Jackson, what Justin Timberlake did to her, you know, 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I still had empathy for these people, but I still had empathy for my sister who just lost her cousin. You know what I'm saying? I still had empathy for little boy that got to walk down the street.
And I'm not going to say that when people hear, you know, stuff like that they just be like, oh, okay. I just think when there's so many other tasks on your mind, you know, sometimes that's
what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It is like I said, we're stressed. We're stressed the hell out. Like the brother who called on Thought Crimes, they were talking about, you know, we got to start building in Africa. You know, look at Africa and what they going through, and look at what our brothers and sisters in all the countries. And Buddy was like, but I'm dealing with shit here right now.
Right.
You know,
right.
I gotta worry about if I'm gonna make it home to see my son every day, because niggas out here shooting, killing motherfuckers, and cops is harassing and killing niggas. Like, I'm worried about that every single day. I'm stressed the hell out. Black people, black men are stressed the hell out. Black women are stressed the hell out. You know what I'm saying? She gotta go to work and wonder if her boss is gonna try to hit on her tomorrow. You know what I mean? Black men worrying about it, they can even get to work and back home. You know what I mean? Like, we're stressed out, and we're in a very painful place, and the best way to be able to start healing is start having that open dialogue, conversation, sincere conversations. It don't have to be nothing serious. You can just be like, hey, what's up? You know? But we don't do that much these days, you know? We don't.
Right.
And we can't get there. If we get there, then we can get to the boycott. Then we can start building the plans and ideas. We can start having more of the word of mouth. It won't be on social media. It'll be word of mouth type of shit. If it was on social media, people would be like, man, my mama was just telling me about that. Or my cousin was just, my neighbor was just telling me about this. Yeah, we need to do this. You know what I'm saying? It'd be more of a combination of ideas coming together on a goal.
Remember when that blackout happened in New York and everybody was just kind of out
and talking to each other?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, I think you said something about how the television stopped people from talking.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the phone is doing? What do you think social media is doing?
Yeah, like all of that. Like that was what, like I was talking about when the television first got here.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, all of that is definitely contributing. Because I mean, your phone is like a computer now. It's so much more than just like, I talk less than I do anything else on my phone. Like I'm texting, I'm Instagramming, I'm with YouTubing. Like these damn phones is amazing. Like really, like for real, you can do anything.
You can, but it's the thing, man. If we really want to push our plight, we really want people to take us seriously. If we want to take ourselves seriously, if we really want to support black businesses, we can. We have the options to do so, you know. but we just so distracted, you know what I mean? And I don't know what else I can say to this.
I mean, you left it in a good spot, so.
Oh, man, we'll leave it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just hit the comment section, man. Let's build that, man. Let's have a conversation. And if you don't want to have a conversation on YouTube or anywhere else, you know, just, you know, hit us up on our Gmail at Mother's House Podcast. You know, give us some ideas what we can talk about, what we got one like us to build on. You know, at Mother's House Podcast at gmail.com. And let's just continue to build, man. That's the main thing. Have open conversation, have open dialogue, be free. You know. Let
Maybe
people
that's
have
why
peace.
they could boycott back in the day, because they had to talk to each other all the time.
They had to talk about they were open about what the fuck going on with them. They like, yo, Miss Mary is driving me fucking crazy.
And that's how you got the messages around. Like they didn't have they had a phone. Did they have phones? I don't know.
Yeah, they had phones back.
But that's how they got messages. They didn't just put it on like Instagram or some shit. You know, and a lot of people didn't have TVs.
Yeah, your phone was first used for you to get in communication with people. Now, use it for that. You know what I'm saying? As well as the other shit you use it for. You know?
Right. And word of mouth was big back then. Word of mouth was everything.
Right, man. And also, when we say share this podcast, that doesn't mean, you know, just put it on social media. You can tell your mom and your cousin and your auntie too. You know what I mean? we out here. This is Mother House Podcast. Thank y'all for listening. Until next time, peace to the family.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And the one that there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is, the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is, the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.